Breaking news. A massive explosion has just rocked the quiet town of Mars Bluff, South Carolina. We're now going live to our reporter on the scene. I'm here at Mars Bluff, where the aftermath of the accidental bomb drop is still unfolding. Emergency responders are assessing the damage and residents are in shock. Stay tuned for more updates as we continue to cover this developing story. Back to you in the studio. Imagine sitting down for dinner and then a 7,600-pound nuclear bomb lands in your backyard. Sounds wild, right? Well, for the Gregg family of Mars Bluff, South Carolina, this crazy scenario just became a reality. But don't worry, no nuclear explosion happened, just a massive crater where their backyard used to be. Now let's shift our perspective to the skies. Imagine being one of the pilots aboard that B-47. What goes through your mind when you realize you've just dropped a nuclear bomb on American soil? Let's find out.
Tower, this is Bravo 47. We have a situation here. We, seem to have dropped our payload.
What do you mean we dropped the payload? That was a live nuclear bomb.
I know, it just released. I swear I didn't touch anything.
Check the system diagnostics. We can't have just dropped it.
I'm telling you, it's gone. Look at the monitor. It's showing an empty bay.
This is not happening. We're going to be court-martialed for this.
Let's stay focused. We need to report this and ensure it didn't detonate. Tower, this is Bravo 47. We have an emergency. Repeat, emergency. Our payload has been released over Mars Bluff, South Carolina, requesting immediate instructions.
Bravo 47, confirm you've dropped a live nuclear payload over Mars Bluff.
Affirmative, Tower. It was an accidental release. We need emergency protocols activated now.
Understood, Bravo 47. Maintain your current altitude and return to base. Emergency response teams are being dispatched to the impact site.
Do you think anyone was hurt?
I hope not. Let's just get back and face the music.
Now if you think this is a one-off mistake, sit down and prepare yourself. This incident is what the military calls a broken arrow. A fancy term for, oops, we lost another one. And guess what? This isn't the first time it's happened. Let's take a closer look. Behind me you can see the Gregg family's backyard, or what's left of it. Thanks to an Air Force B-47 that decided to drop its payload early, it's now a 35-foot deep crater. Reports indicate the bomb was accidentally released mid-flight. Great engineering there, folks. Now let's hear from those directly affected by this military mishap.
Well, we were just sitting down for dinner, and then the backyard explodes. At first I thought Grandma's chili finally did it. Turns out it was an Air Force bomb, no big deal.
They said they'd pay for the damages. Try explaining that to your insurance. Yeah, so a nuclear bomb fell on my house. Can I get that in full coverage?
Shoot, we always knew Mars Bluff was a hotspot. But for fishing, not for military target practice. I tell you, one second you're grilling, the next, a bomb comes in uninvited. I knew the government was watching us, but I didn't think they'd send a nuke to say hello. In military terms, this is what we call a broken arrow, which means a nuclear weapon has been lost, damaged, or accidentally dropped. But don't worry, we have very strict safety measures in place. I mean, really, what's a few missing nukes among friends? Now, if you're wondering, how does this even happen? Don't worry, you're not alone. The US has a long, proud history of accidentally dropping nukes where they don't belong. Let's take a trip down. How the heck did this happen? Lane, shall we? 1950. Oops, we lost one. A nuclear bomb dropped off the coast of Canada. Never found. Hope you like treasure hunting. 1961, North Carolina edition. 2 nuclear bombs fell, one nearly armed itself. 200 times stronger than Hiroshima. 1965, overboard. A nuke literally rolled off an aircraft carrier into the ocean,
where it remains forever.
So, the next time you think you're having a bad day, just remember, at least the US Air Force hasn't dropped a nuclear bomb on your house. Yet. Thanks for tuning in to Twisted in Time Tuesdays on JI Chronicles. Because history is weirder than fiction.